I thought the show was rather remarkable, actually. I know the work. I'm an art consultant, and I have actually placed his work before. But seeing, the way it was set up, the installation was kind of perfect, really, and totally interesting. Everybody in there is just almost aghast. It's fascinating because I think most of us, certainly at the early part of the evening, are very familiar with the work, and to see it put together like this is a real treat.
I, like so many people here at this great exhibition, was a one-time pupil of Bill Brice's, who, besides being one of the great painters on the West Coast, or for that matter, in this country, was one of the most astonishing teachers. This is a terrific exhibition. It's so great to see the turnout of peers, of students, of art aficionados. It's a terrific tribute to one of the great artists, one of the great teachers of all time.
Now, what was interesting tonight is you have one artist who looks like about 5 different artists when you look at the different rooms and the different stuff he does.
I like the very clean ones, just one or two very clean lines. There's something pristine about it. It kind of has to be perfect in that one instant, and I really appreciate it. It's almost that minimalist thing when it's just perfect.
Bill Brice was one of my important teachers at UCLA. He was a kind of a terror and an inspiration simultaneously. I find myself back in the classroom looking at these drawings, and I'm going over the surface of these exquisite figures, and I'm saying, yes, I remember him talking about how we turn the form in this way, how we'll pull out a line and find a line to describe that shoulder or that elbow or the curve of that thigh, and how it will tuck around and under and bend the form and bring it back up and then the other side and create this dynamism in the figure. And then, of course, I looked at the later works and the subsequent works, and the thing that was so exciting was how he had transported those ideas into this, from the literal into this kind of abstract iconography. And all the passion and all the kind of the female form was still there, but it was given an architecture and a classicism and a power of sublimation that which truly was the mark of a mature artist.
Some months ago, Kimberly Davis of LA Louver Gallery called me up and said, would I be interested in contributing an essay to the catalog for this exhibition that we're seeing tonight? I leapt at the chance, particularly because I admired Bill Brice's work so much, and yet I never really knew him. I thought, what better way to learn about somebody than to have the responsibility for writing about them? Catalog has now been produced. It's beautifully designed. I have a great memory and gratification of having had the opportunity to write about this gifted artist, and the show itself is just sumptuous, illuminating, and soulful.